Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to another edition of the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss picture discs. I just got through watching a couple videos by Melinda Murphy and also our 45 RPM channel, and they both recently discussed colored vinyl. And the general consensus is that the colored vinyl sounds just as good as black colored vinyl. So your blues, your reds, your splatter vinyl, that kind of stuff. In general, if it's a quality pressing, has the same quality as a black copy. And I agree. In my experience, the colored vinyl, I don't usually have any issues with it. Of course, you can get a bad pressing with anything. So my question, and to all of you out there watching the video, I'd like to hear your feedback on it. So please, respond back in the comments on what your experience with picture discs are in general, because mine haven't been so good. Granted, I only have a few of them, and I only have a few of them for the very reason that when I bought these, I had issues with them. It's the surface noise is more. It's probably hard to tell on this listening to it here, but it's got more surface noise on it than a normal record, and the sound quality sounds a bit muffled compared. So right now I am playing Countdown to Extinction. So I bought both of these Megadeth records for the very reason I bought the picture disc is because I can't find the regular pressing, which is what I really wanted. So these were the only things left on online that I can find were these, and these are two of my favorite metal albums, along with Rust in Peace, probably my very favorite heavy metal album of all time. So I think that these three are must-haves if you're into heavy metal. I don't have a ton of heavy metal records, but I do have what I consider to be the select cream of the crop of heavy metal records. And the sound quality of that Rust in Peace on black vinyl is pretty good. But these two that I have here on picture disc, although they look really cool, they don't sound so great. They have some surface noise, pops. There's even a skip on one of them. Now, granted, they're made by the same company. Maybe I got a bad run. I don't know. They're really cool. They look really good. And if that's what you're going for in your collection, is just to have something that looks really cool, well, go for it. For me, I want to listen to records. I don't buy them to hang on the wall in general, although I do have some in the back. You can see some covers hanging up with the general exceptions of some of them that I have hanging on the wall, but I pull them down and play them from time to time. And a couple of them actually that I have on the wall, the two behind me, the Jeff Beck and the Roy Gallagher, are duplicates of other ones that I have. So those were just not, one of those wasn't in as good a shape. The Roy Gallagher, I had a better one that was in better shape, so I bought it and I put that one on the wall. So, but in general, I just don't buy stuff like this to put up on the wall. I really want to be able to play it if I buy a record. So I was kind of disappointed that when I bought these, it just wasn't a good listening experience for me. There was pop, crackle, and again, it just sounded muffly. Now, I don't know if I haven't heard the regular pressing to hear if the actual sound quality of that muffled sound, everything sounds kind of muffled on this record. I don't know if it sounds like that on the real pressings, the regular pressings. I can say that this particular one here sounds fine. So, but my general experience with these is there's a lot of pop, crackle, surface noise, and it just doesn't sound as good. So I would just like to hear your feedback on what your experience is on these picture discs. So it's more just to kind of start a discussion on it and your thoughts on whether or not you really like picture discs for the sound, for your listening experience, rather than how cool it looks. And admittedly, so these are kind of neat. They look pretty cool. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. It's just my brief experience with these, and then find out what your thoughts on this. So please leave your comments. I just would love to hear your experience on picture discs. All right, I appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button. if you haven't already, and I would love to hear your thoughts from all of you out there in the record community on what you think about picture discs. All right, take care.